Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you all are having a great day. Man, this is... This is NFL crazy season, okay? This stuff has just been really outrageous, the stuff we've seen. We had yesterday, of course, the Cleveland Browns are working on a deal as we speak to trade for Dak Prescott. Yeah, we got that. Today, I can't remember which site, but one of them had us trading for Tyreek Hill. I kind of said that before, but when you start thinking about the price tag of it and things like that, that's good conversation, but it'll never happen. Alexa, bar lights on, please. Alexa, turn on bar lights. There we go. I need Dracula here to look like Dracula. He looks more like Dracula with the blue lights. So, got finished working in the workshop. Shout out to Derek, new channel member, tailgate member. We got your package going out, and you ordered some shirts. They're going out. You'll be getting those soon. Three shirts. You ordered 3 shirts. Shout out to you. He's saying fire the GM and everything else. Appreciate you. This is an interesting article from SI. This is Randy Garez. This is 5 hours ago. And what this is his 3 free agents Cowboys need to sign before the 2025 season. Now, keep in mind, the Cowboys aren't going to spend any money at this point before the 28th of April, because if they end up spending anything more than about $5 or $6 million, they will lose one of their comp picks. So they're probably going to be waiting before they do any purchases as far as free agency goes. And I think that they will. Going back to all the crazy stories, we've got another article that came out about Micah Parsons that the goals that he had for the team and reasons why he would take a team friendly deal aren't being met because they didn't go out and do anything in free agency, as and I guess depending on your point of view, I will say in comparison to last year, the Cowboys have done a lot in free agency and actually making trades. They're not the big splash moves, but they've signed 10 guys to fill in holes. 10 guys, okay? And brought back some of their key free agents, okay? So I'm going to say, if you look at last year where we were literally starving, okay, where literally if we got a Ritz cracker, we would have been happy, okay? But the Cowboys, they got Osa Digazua brought back, They made some definite plays on some of their players and talent and things, bringing back Kayvon Turpin and such, bringing in a couple of linebackers and a couple of defensive linemen. They've done some good stuff. Now, are they finished? I hope not. I hope we're not just going to say we're going to do the draft and we're done. I hope that's not the case. So, there's still players out there that can help make this team better. And so I like the logic of this, but I'll have to disagree a little bit. So the first one they have is Will Hernandez, great offensive guard. The Dallas Cowboys have been working to improve the roster during the NFL free agency period. And there's a clear goal in mind. The front office and coaching staff have been working to ensure they fill all their holes to prevent reaching for a player in the 25 draft, which is great, actually. That's where I kind of say the Cowboys can take the best player available. Ideally, at the moment, you still look at it and say running back and wide receiver are the biggest glaring needs. That's not to say we don't need players in other positions that could be playmakers, but those are the 2 biggest spots to me. Unless you believe that Miles Sanders is going to recreate what he did in Philly, I still think you need a better running back to add to the mix, and definitely you need a legitimate number 2. That's sound strategy, since the only time Cowboys really drafted poorly was when they got desperate. See Mozzie Smith, Tyler Guyton, and Taco Charlton, for example. Cornerback Mike Hilton. That's with journeyman Jordan Lewis leaving free agency, the Cowboys no longer have a trusted nickel corner. Right now, Israel Mahanaku would be in line to fill that role, but has never held the job down for a long period of time. That's why Mike Hilton should make his way to Dallas. Hilton is one of the top slot corners in the league and playing at high level in 2024 with Cincinnati over the course of 8 seasons. Has had 520 tackles, 11 and a half sacks, 56 pass deflections, and 12 interceptions. Not going to disagree with that one at all. The next one, bring back Jonathan Hankins. Dallas already has one reunion this offseason when they brought back Dante Fowler. Is to continue that trend by signing nose tackle Jonathan Hankins, who spent half of the season with them in 22 and as well as the entire 23 season. Hankins left for Seattle last year, and while his numbers were modest, his absence was felt. Dallas fell from 16th in the league against the run with Hankins as their nose tackle in 23 to 29th with Mozzie Smith taking over. Bring back the 325-pound run defender would ensure better run defense. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I wouldn't bring him back. 32. I believe he's 32. Last year, he did play in 17 games. He does have a YouTube channel, mind you. He had 1 sack, 30 combined tackles, 15 solos, 15 assists, 5 tackles for loss, and 2 quarterback hits. Yeah. Inexpensive, knows Cowboys and everything else. But I would have to say a bigger move for probably about the same price or a little bit more would be Calais Campbell. Because Calais can help you in the middle. He can help you halfway up. He can help you on the outside. I know he's 38. Got $2 million last year from Miami. Had 5 sacks. Had 52 combined tackles. Had 35 solos. Had 5 batted down passes. Had 12 tackles for loss. And had 12 quarterback hits. Oh, and I'll throw in a forced fumble. I will say I wouldn't mind having both. And guard Will Hernandez. With Zach Martin retiring, the Cowboys are set to have Brock Hoffman, TJ Bass, Robert Jones compete for the open spot. Instead of hoping one of these step up, they should bring in Will Hernandez to fill the void. Hernandez is a massive guard, known for playing with a mean streak. He also spent 2 seasons working with Dallas Cowboys coordinator Caton Adams. Not going to argue with that one at all. Definitely. The lone drawback with Hernandez would be his health since he ended the 24 season with a knee injury. That shouldn't be a major concern for Dallas. If they're comfortable with the aforementioned starting trio, they should have no problem letting them fill in should Hernandez not be ready by week 1. Knee injury. Oh, the Cowboys will love that. So that's an interesting take. Again, I look at it and say, Calais Campbell, that's the free agent that I would look at and say, you sign him, that defense is 100 times better, at least in the short term, and you don't have to be committed to the long term on that one. Probably Calais Campbell is going to wait. It was, I want to say June when he decided last year if he was going to stay and play. So he's probably going to take his time this year as well. So hopefully he's on the radar. But don't look for the Cowboys to make any big costly moves in free agency before the 28th of next month. That's when it no longer hurts the comp picks. All righty, good people, as always, I appreciate you. Peace out.